good. We're going to get some messages from the Most High and find out what God wants for the collective. It's crazy out there, child. So, God, what you want me to do? Um, all right, so we're going to do the usual. First, we're going to pray. Most High God, Mother and Father of righteousness, I thank you, and we thank you for everything that you continue to do for the collective and myself. We thank you for, you giving us the strength to go through the things that we're going through, God, even though it's painful, even though it's hard, oh God. We understand that we are here for a purpose, and the purpose is to break these generational curses, oh God. So we are falling in line with what you want us to do, oh God. We appreciate you for who you are, what you represent, and we know that we will never be led astray. When it comes to you, oh God, we know that we have to fall in line when it comes to you because you know what we should be doing. You know what is best for us. So we thank you for you and your love and your continuance. You continuing to be so faithful to the collective and myself, leading us on our path, on the right path, leading us in the right direction. We appreciate you, God, and we don't take you for granted. We just waiting on a day where we'll be set free in the physical realm, where things will get better for us financially, oh God. Anyone who's going through gang stalking, constant harassment, due to being family members being a part of occultish systems. This stuff is real, and unfortunately, many are just walking blindly when it comes to how they're living and what they are connected to. And we're just asking that there be an opportunity for the collective chosen, those who are seriously on this path to having better lives, new beginnings, to continue to be serious about their path. So, we know what so that we stay on our journey and are able to break these generational curses. Thank you, oh God, for everything you continue to do for the collective and myself. We thank you for freeing us. We thank you for protecting us and giving us the strength we need to release and remove ourselves from karmic cycles, from patterns that do not serve us, oh God. We just continue to ask you to bring us faith, oh God, and we thank you for all that you continue to do. In the name of the Most High God, Mother and Father of righteousness, we appreciate you and thank you, Ashe. All right, so currently, oh yeah, God, speak through me. Why do we have this Nine of Cups in a reversal? You could be going inward right now. You could be solely focusing on you. You're nurturing yourself. This doesn't take away your confidence. If that's not the case, then someone could be dissatisfied with your confidence. You're focusing on you. That's all I see. You're focusing on you. You're going within and you're healing. Definitely healing and gaining balance as you do this. It's giving you justice, okay? So you're not in isolation on purpose, okay? This is not by chance. My bad. My bad. Can you hear me now, guys? My bad. Can you hear me? Okay. So what I was saying is I have a membership. I have memberships now, guys. So like anyone who's going through gang stalking, we have we got like this anxiety circle for like a sacred anxiety circle. So anyone's going through it, you know, we can kumbaya together and come up with plans on how to like network and, you know, get together. Like everyone, we're gonna conjure up like some ideas on how we can advocate for people like us collective, the chosen, those who are on this journey, who are being gang stalked. You know, I got a membership for that. So it's only 99 cents, a dollar, $1. And then I have a friendship circle, and that's $20, and it's because for people who are really serious about connecting. And it's not that you got to pay to be my friend or anything like that, but this is a really like serious community of women, who are women and men, whoever you are, whoever wants to like commune and be cool. Like if you're positive, if you're like-minded like myself, then you know we gonna have this friendship circle. And I do readings, personal readings, so you get like a free 15-minute reading every month on that one. And you know, we talk about your life, how you can develop, do well, you know. So that's another one. But I'm gonna tell y'all about all that. You'll see it on my post, on my community post. I'm so excited because I really want to like heal, you know. I want us to all heal and work on ourselves and become our best selves. Excuse my nails, guys. I'm going through a rough time. So baby, it's not easy, but you know, we gonna get through it. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Yeah, so you'll know about it soon, but I just wanted to tell you all, not all of the tiers are expensive. The only costly one is the $20 one. The other ones are around the $6.99, and that's like for the lives. So if y'all want like, you know, access to my personal lives, then you can be in that for only $6.99, guys. Support a sister, you know. Thank you, Arctic. But yeah, let's get to the reading. We're gonna find out what's going on. We ask that God leads me and the collective on information that we're really needing to know to gain our healing and to really like do this inner work so that we can be on the up and up, collective. You know, this life is about healing. Healing for real, going within, loving yourself, knowing thyself, honoring thyself, and also having a connection with the Most High or whoever you believe in, that is of righteousness. Okay, so anyway, what I'm seeing here is that you are going within. You could be an earth sign, you could be a fire sign woman, who, or you could be a Capricorn, you could be a Virgo, you could be a Sagittarius. Whoever you are, you're in this space in your life where you're going within. You could be a water sign too. You could be going within. You could be this journey right now is all about you. So it's looking like you having a confidence to get through what you're going through, okay? And you're real beautiful doing it. You're nurturing yourself. You're gaining justice, okay? And I see you're very confident at this time, even though, you know, you may feel like you got some decisions to make. You're walking away, you're reflecting, you know, you're in this space where you're trying to ground yourself, you're balancing yourself, nurturing yourself. Tell me more, ancestors. And tell me about this outfit that the Queen of Wands have on. Like, why does that stand out so much? And let me pull on it myself. What does this outfit mean? The outfit. So it's inner fire turned into confidence. So the sun, vitality, force, definitely confidence and success. So this is like gaining victory within. This is your inner emotion. You feeling as if you can conquer the world. You can do anything, okay? So you're very confident at this time. You're in this space where you're mastering yourself, or at least trying to. You know your worth. You're not settling. So you have creative power, and you're turning your fire, your passion into wisdom. You know, so you are divine feminine, it looks like here, that has solar energy. So you are you're not hiding, you're not shrinking yourself. And especially because it's showing up with the Queen of Pentacles, it's telling me that you're patient with yourself, you're loving, you're nurturing, and you're just giving to yourself at this time. So a lot of the collective could be in that energy, and that's good. That's good for you. So yeah, I'm just seeing here that you're like thinking as well. Clarify the Four of Wands. You're on a quest. What's this Four of Swords? Four of Swords is clarified by you still being driven in life. Okay, there's passion and consistency, so you've not given up on yourself, you know. And I'm seeing here, this is a quiet patience that you're having, where you're loyal to yourself. This is very important when you're on this journey. Definitely focusing on thyself. And where you're at is you should be in this phase where there could be offers that could be given to you that you're just not accepting. So you're very picky at this time, which you should be. So you're watching what's being handed to you, okay? Because deep down, you could be feeling destroyed. Well, not destroyed. You could be feeling defeated. You could be feeling betrayed. You've gotten through a lot. And I see here that God is with you, okay? So this is causing you to be elevated, even though you may feel restricted. Secretly, this is your evolvement, okay? So this is good for you, because you're healing through it all. Even though you may feel left out, this is your new beginning. This is your quest. So it's helping you, it's assisting you in rising up and becoming your best self. So with the Tower here, it's telling me that there's changes that are happening with you. The Star is you rising, okay? Getting through them hardships, you know, even though it may seem hard for you, you may feel shocked, you may feel as if things may be falling apart, but God is healing. What God is doing is restoring you. So God is like digging deeper, you know. And this is a channel about, you know, digging in that root, like digging up the roots. So you're going deeper. God is going deeper into them roots, getting them roots up and healing what was causing this this pain. So it's like it's giving me that God is tearing things up, like pulling things out, pulling all these weeds out. And maybe you feel stripped because maybe you never knew that it was weeds that were growing deep down in that soil here. It's saying that like God is pulling everything up that was it's giving me a transformation. So you know how people cut their hair bald because, you know, old hair represents, you know, past experiences, you know, old residue, things that you're trying to get rid of. This is what God is doing. So God is going deeper in them roots and tearing everything up, tearing things out. So you may feel like things are chaotic right now, but what God is saying is that you're healing throughout it. So be patient with yourself at this time, because there is definitely elevation that is happening for you, where you're going to be healing, okay? So yeah, you're being poured into, and we got the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups is pretty much maybe there is some illusion, a lot of confusion. Clarify Seven of Cups, ancestors. Most High, please. It's saying that you got a lot of offers coming in, okay? There's a lot of options. Maybe you're busy, or you could be busy in the near future. You know, there could be different plans or tasks that are coming up for you in the near future. With the Ace of Pentacles is saying that these are opportunities that slowly are coming in for you. And it's going to be grounding you. Give me more. Yeah, so with this, the Nine of Swords, maybe you're someone could be exhausted. So there could be stress here. Clarify this Nine of Wands with the Five of Wands, ancestors. It's you. So currently what is happening is you getting through a lot of jealousy. Like, there's a lot of jealousy around you. It's a lot of hate, okay? People stressing. Spirit, please speak on this energy here. What's going on? Attraction, flirty, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interferences. What is this? Tell me more. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So this is someone who's angry about you moving on. So there could be a breakup, separation. So this is like God is like staring these up. There are people who could be in the background. They're not saying nothing to you, but they're feeling away. It's a lot of anger that someone has currently. Clarify this Five of Wands, ancestors. You got a lot of, there's a lot of talk. Eight of Pentacles with the Bishop. Someone's tell me more. So this is somebody who's confused on what? What are they confused on? What are they confused on? Come on. It's giving me that someone doesn't know. Ace of Cups in reverse. Someone crying a whole lot. Ace of Sticks in reverse. Someone doesn't have no passion. They going through a lot. They're not able to think clearly. They're feeling left out in the cold, okay? So there are some issues here. It could be a Queen of Swords. You could be a Gemini, Libra, or a Aquarius. Clarify this Queen of Swords, ancestors. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so we got the Ace of Swords. It's because of your decision, okay? So your decision, what was the decision? Ancestors, what is this decision? Okay, so you got the Ace of Cups. What is the decision? It's your justice, okay? So it's your justice. It's you closing out a cycle. It's someone trying to figure out how to maybe keep something open, a connection open. But I see that you're closing it out. There could be a Queen of Wands who could be very upset. Someone's really, really upset, bitter. They're not doing too well. And it's giving me that someone could be wanting to force an experience that will not work. So with the Sun of Sticks, it's someone that doesn't have passion or doesn't even know the direction to take. This could be someone who's getting bad news. Even though they're trying to like plan around what could be happening, someone's stressing because it's not going their way. So give me more clarity about this, ancestors. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so it's dealing with your stability and your success. Someone's overly stressed about this, okay? It's about your success. It's about what you're going to be gaining in the future. It's a lot of talk and negativity going on around about this. You know, it's bringing someone obstacles. It's messed up how your success is bringing others obstacles where you're moving right along, and it's causing burden for this masculine here. Yeah, so you're not gonna stop, okay? You're not gonna stop, and it's because you're not guided to stop. You're guided to carry on, continue to move forward, and someone is frustrated with that, the fact of that, okay? So with that said, yeah, there's a lot of strategy planning behind you where there are people who are trying to figure out their options on how to connect with you. And you know they're going to do that. Clarify, ancestors. Yeah. So God is saying you got a new path. So with that, you know, even though someone's wanting to fight this lesson, is giving me that they have to find a lesson in this, okay? It's not going to work out because this person has a victim mindset. They're upset because things aren't going in their favor. So with that, you know, it's giving me like, how are you doing this? How are you staying afloat? Clarify the Five of Wands. Yeah, you're healing. You're healed and protected throughout this, okay? So that's your clarity, to heal and be protected throughout the stress and the difficulty, the agony that someone could be having. Someone's burdened by your protection. All right, it's painful for this particular person or these people. Um, they don't want to see you do well at all, okay? But you're getting justice, and even though you could have been isolated or you are isolated, what people are finding out is working for your greatest good. So even though someone tries to take away, God is always adding to you. So it's giving me that, the only person that's stripping you is the Most High, stripping you of what you no longer need, pulling up roots of where, pulling up the roots of what you no longer need when it comes to your journey and where you're headed in your life, collective. You are on the right path. And so continue to keep going and never let anyone deter you from that. All right. Spirit is telling you to make smart choices. Because all someone can do is think negative. This is someone who is mad because they really want to force an offer on you. They want to heal things with you. Clarify the Five of Swords. Yeah, someone's very uncomfortable with how things are, okay? And so with the Four of Swords is a lot of stress. Definitely a lot of stress. And all baneful magic is someone who's trying to slow down this karma that they could be having. It's giving me that this person doesn't want to end something. They feel like if they keep something open, they won't be experiencing hardship or what they truly deserve. Yeah, this is someone who's trying to prevent a tough cycle. Clarify this King of Cups. King of Cups wants to reach out to you, okay? With the Judgment card is someone who's been wanting to come towards you, but you're protected, and I just see you moving on. Clarify this. Yeah, you got this King of Wands energy here in your energy. Someone who wants to heal things with you. This person may feel left out. It's giving me that your consistency is causing someone to feel left out in the cold. It never should be like that, It's giving me that you still have drive in your life. You're still focused on you and your new beginnings. You're still in this phase where you are having new beginnings, and it's because you are very passionate about your life, okay? And it's leading you into this Ten of Pentacles energy. This is very good energy. All right, and it's because of your hard work and your consistency, being consistent in your journey where you are closing out cycles successfully. And it's because you know the truth and you're very clear on what you want. You're very decisive, and you don't have to think twice about what you're doing. I feel like you still have emotion. There's still care. There's still love here when it comes to these people. And these people, there's also issues where this emperor here, he's looking at his efforts and still trying to control behind the scene. Yeah, he's angry, definitely angry. Tell me more. Him and this air sign, they could be arguing, or they could just be angry. They could be why is the Seven of Cups here? Clarify the Seven of Cups. It's conflict that these people are having. But why? Why is the conflict here? Because of your good luck? Yeah. So yeah, there's people lying, sneaky. It's a lot of lying that's being exposed as well. Tell me about this. Let's look into this. Ancestors, tell me, what's this energy here? The sun and the snake. The sun and the snake and the, what is all that spread? Someone likes you. Tell me more. Why is the 7? Someone likes you. Clarify the 7 of the snake. Why is the snake here? What is this person's intention? What are they trying to do? So, someone could be lying on you. Someone's trying to get you. So there could be outdated thinking on how someone wants a relationship. Clarify this snake. What's the spread about? Clarify the spread. Okay. So there could be a earth sign woman who's hearing, like, have bad news. Clarify this. When it comes to her relationship, clarify the Hermit. She could be dealing with an air sign man. They trying to work on it. Clarify. Yeah, they're trying to work on their relationship, but it's not working. Okay. Someone's trying to be loyal to someone because someone wants fairness in this relationship. Secretly, they do. What's the outcome of this, ancestors? Clarify the snake. Why is the snake here? It's because someone's sneaking around with a water sign. Someone's sneaking around. Someone's dealing with this water sign. So, like, if you're you could be in a third party situation and don't even know it. So you think you found love. Clarify this. Someone needs to make up their mind when it comes to you and what they're expecting in this relationship. If you clarify more. Yeah, so yeah, so it can actually be a good relationship if someone releases the past. Okay? But let me see it more. It could be successful if someone releases the ex. Someone needs to release their ex or something like that. You hear the music. Tell me more. Addiction, codependency issues, and obsession. Oh no, this ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work because someone has issues with obsession. Clarify snake, ancestors. Yeah, so you're gonna get justice from past situations that happened to you where you could have someone could have stole from you, collective. I'm seeing here, clarify the fish. Yeah, you're gonna see success coming in for you. There's gonna be abundance here, okay? So you're stepping into a very prosperous place, and it's because of lessons that you learned. So with the Ace of Cups, it's telling me that you're claiming your independence. You're going to be seeing changes happen for you. It's going to come in fast, okay? So with that said, someone's trying to figure out when this is going to happen. Yeah, there's going to be transformation happening in your life. Clarify more. So we got the Temperance in reverse. Clarify. Temperance with the Tower and the 6. Clarify the Temperance. Someone's, because, okay, so what it is clarify the 7 of Swords. Someone is not doing well. They're stuck because they tried to steal from you, collective. They're hearing bad news. It's an earth sign who's going through bad luck. Okay? So there's someone lying. Clarify this earth sign. Tell me more. Dealing with a child. Clarify. It's dealing with a mature man. Tell me more. It's dealing with money, okay? Tell me more about this, ancestors. So there is a message of concern. Someone got some bad news. Tell me more. Someone's going to prison. It could be an earth sign woman going to prison for stealing, okay? So someone's in trouble. There is a mature man also involved in this. And it's dealing with someone who tried to steal from you. This earth sign could have gotten like bad news. They got like news that they did not want to hear, and they are feeling away. So yeah, this news is giving me that someone could be exposed to. Clarify the water sign. Clarify the water sign. She's lied. Let's see. It's dealing with a water sign. Woman and man. Tell me more. They have to walk away. Something they're trying to like take control over isn't going in their favor. So with the Wheel of Fortune is someone going through like legacy issues. So their money ain't going to be doing good in the future. Okay? And this is what they're talking about. So with the Lovers, there's choices that need to be made. These choices are causing people to be in this Five of Pentacles where someone could be losing a lot of money. A lot of money. Yeah, someone's not doing too well. Someone's going to jail. All right. Tell me more, ancestors. What else do we need to know? You know what? Let's use this. Let's see what's going on here in this deck, and then we'll get deeper into the our world today. So let's see. All right. So there's choices. A lot of fights going on. Clarify. Tell me more. Okay. A lot of confusion, anxiety. So someone's going through issues with codependency. Someone claims that they love you, okay? So clarify these choices, ancestors. What are these choices in regards to? What are these choices? It's choices on how to communicate with you. All right? Someone's feeling as if they don't know what to say to you. They're wanting to win with you. You know, this is a person who wants to slowly come towards you. And they're trying to figure out what to do. They could be heartbroken. They could be feeling rejected. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so this person sees fulfillment and happiness with you. It could be an emperor, a king of swords, an emperor. This could be the same person. Someone who's wanting to come towards you. So they're trying to figure out what to do, trying to manifest a relationship or communication. But I see you could be walking away from this, or this person could be walking away. So yeah, it's leaving this person feeling low, trying to still hold on to what they have when it comes to their pride or something, their ego. It's giving me that this person is trying to figure out some choices. You know, they do have a lot of choices to make. What does these choices consist of, ancestors? Clarify the Seven of Cups. It's dealing with a letter. Tell me more about this choice. What is this choice? What is this about? Success. What is this choice about? What is the Seven of Cups? Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. It's about Someone losing access to material gain. Stability. Tell me more. This lady, tell me more, ancestors. It's a choice that someone has to make when it comes to a commitment. Tell me more. A commitment with this man. So what it's saying is that someone is wanting to like be with you or trying to like put you in something committed, okay? Someone's trying to figure out how to go about this. They're wanting to form a relationship with you, and it's to get you entwined in something. But the issue I have here is not leading you nowhere. Bouquet is unfulfillment in reverse, okay? So yeah, someone's trying to figure out how to put you in something that is not beneficial for you. So we got the letter. Sun, lady. So what it's showing me is that you're successful on your own. Bouquet, reverse. Crossroads, ring, and man. I see you being successful all on your own. So it's like it points to someone trying to steer another person into a relationship that looks good but isn't fruitful. So it's messages, conversations, plans being discussed, clarity, visibility, ego. This looks positive. So a woman or feminine is being influenced. And it lacks genuine joy, affection that's performative, a gift with strings attached. So crossroads are the choice, pressure to decide, being guided in a certain direction. Ring, commitment, relationships, agreement. So overall, someone is communicating in a way that makes a relationship look bright or promising, but the emotional fulfillment is missing or blocked. So listen, what we're doing is not being in these type of relationships because this is not going to be beneficial for you. What I see is you're doing better all on your own. You don't need this person. They need you. And, we're talking about that, but it seems as if someone's about to come towards you, communicate with you. All right? This is a person trying to figure out what to do. So it's a fight because you're not allowing this person in so easily as you should. Clarify fights, ancestors. Yeah, it's dealing with it's dealing with you having to heal all over again. Okay? So it could look successful on the outside, but it's going to backfire if you did this, okay? And I mean, I know we talk about this a lot, but this could be someone going through this. Maybe you chose to be in a relationship where you weren't getting anything out of it. God is telling you that you deserve better. So it says you will have a painful ending. Be careful what you're accepting. Clarify the fights, ancestors. Someone wants to pull you in another toxic cycle. Clarify this. Yeah, so it's giving me that someone's going to try to figure out how to force themselves in your life because you got abundance here, okay? You got changes happening where you're stepping into this Queen of Pentacles energy. It's fast moving. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. So this could have happened to an earth sign woman who could be feeling mad. It backfired. It ain't looking good for her. She's under judgment. There's justice happening. So maybe this person, clarify more. Tell me more. This is what this person is trying to manifest. It ain't working though. Secretly, it's going to end up painful. Yeah, so someone's acting, what else? Tell me more. It's just, yeah, definitely being sneaky, okay? So with the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups is you rejecting this sneaky behavior. You're not being involved in it. You're rising above it. You already healed enough to notice the red flags. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so you're moving through this. Someone's not being totally honest with you, and you've already got clarity, okay? So it's this Emperor who could be behind it along with this King of Swords. Be careful. Tell me more about these men. Yeah, so yeah, they're confused. They don't know what to do. Tell me more. They're just always going to be defeated because, again, collective, when we are in a phase of becoming our authentic selves, there are things that we're easily able to see through. We at this point want real connections, real people, not people who move secretively, shisty, they lie constantly. Like, no. Okay? So anyone that is moving like that with you, cut them off. Because they're never going to be up front. They're never going to be real. And you need something that's substantial. This here is going to lead you down a road that you thought you would, that you won't be able to get out of. Because the issue is someone's trying to string you along. With the ring is a very tight commitment. This is a new cycle. Be careful what contracts you signing. This is a whole contract here. Okay, just like we buy our vehicles, leasing our homes, a new person that comes along could either bring you up or bring you down. Consider that a contract, okay? Because it is definitely a lesson. What type of lessons are you learning at this time? What type of lessons are you in? You know, look around you. Do you like what you're learning? Do you like what the mirror that you're seeing that is being reflected or projected back to you? If you don't like these things, then you have to recognize what you need to cut off. Because what I'm seeing here is someone could be trying to get you in something that is not useful at all. It's going to tear you down, and you don't deserve that, okay? So make sure, yeah, someone's wanting you to put in effort, okay? And it's only dealing with toxicity. So fights, effort, like you literally going to put your effort in. I was just watching this movie it was a movie, they had Lauren Laurent, what's his name? Dang. It was a good movie. It was called it was a Felicia Fletcher story. Felicia Fletcher story with that fine guy. Let me just give y'all the name. And Little Mama. Not Felicia Fletcher. It's Felicia Blakely. Lil Mama and Lance Gross, Tammy Roman, Tiffany Black, Walter. Girl, this movie was good. But even though the girl, Lil Mama, she played that role, but she played Felicia, and she was fighting so hard for a man who was downplaying her. Never be in a relationship where you're working harder than the other person. It always has to be receptivity. And anyway, she was fighting for absolutely nothing because he was using her, telling her to do horrible things, you know. He was fine though, shoot, but he was no good. No good. He the type of man I'd be like, you got to go, baby. Yeah. Clarify the efforts. Yeah, so it's these two men, okay? They're wanting to, what do they want to do? They want to control your independence. They want you to, like, tell me more. They want to close out your independence, but what's happening is you're closing out this cycle. They're all like trying to figure out how to balance a connection. They really want to work on a relationship with you, okay? That's just not happening. Make sure y'all hit the like button. All right. So it's giving me that you've learned this lesson and you broken this generational curse. So you get to close it. You're free to go. And you know, we're all about breaking generational curses. So this is something you will not be putting your efforts in. And it's interesting, this card did come out in reversal. So that's good. So it's just saying like you're not putting your effort into anything that is not serving you. Okay? So that's where we're at, collective, and I don't see nothing wrong with a child. So let's get some more answers. Most High God, give us some more clarity, what we need to know. What else do we need to know? So we got witch, we got target. What else? Someone's trying to target you. Yeah, so we got market. Ooh, we got path, entrepreneur, influence. We gonna hold off. I'm gonna just use these for a minute and then we'll see about the rest. So let's look into witch. We already know what that is. Clarify witch, ancestors. 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands. So it's a water, it's a, let's see, clarify, 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands. What is this? It's someone who's angry. Tell me more. Tell me more. What is this? This is earth sign woman. She's angry as she's pissed with this. They're arguing. What they arguing about? Tell me, what's this? About your independence? Tell me more. They feeling left out in the cold. Who is this? Clarify the 5 of Wands. Clarify 5 of Wands, ancestors. What is this about? Too many. Wait. Clarify the 5 of Wands and clarify witch. Needs time to take. Needs time. Take time and time cycles. Time to heal progress. So there could be a lot of anger or arguing in a relationship with an earth sign and a water sign. It could be an Aries involved too. Clarify this. They arguing at home. So these are people who could be fighting, arguing, yelling. What they arguing about? What's going on? They stressing. Why? Because they got bad news. Things aren't working out like they want. Tell me more. What they mad about? It's giving me that someone's efforts that they gotten exactly what they deserve, and it's because of what they put in, but they don't like their results because it's the way you go about it. Clarify what they mad about. Yeah, it's giving me that someone could be angry about money or something like that. There's a lot of stubbornness in these relationships where no one trusts each other, so they're angry. They're just angry. Yeah, the relationship is not built on it's built on manipulation. So there could be someone stressing because there is someone who doesn't trust the other person. And with the witch, it's giving me that someone could be trying to control someone else in this connection. Tell me more. So Spirit is telling you to trust yourself. Okay? Connect to your intuition and release attachments from people because you're depleting yourself fighting over something that really don't serve you. Tell me more. Yeah, so you're doubting yourself. Spirit is telling you to stand your ground, earth sign or water sign, whoever you are. It's a lot of anger that could be happening in this relationship. Maybe this is a lesbian relationship, or it could be a friendship. Someone's angry. It's a lot of arguing because they're not they're not working out. So it's like um I don't know. These people could be physically fighting too. Tell me more about this witch. These could be witches. Clarify. Tell me more. The Hierophant. What's going on here? It could be a group of people that are mad, unhinged, unhappy, unhappy because of a turnout. Okay, so we got it's giving me that someone could be angry about money too. Okay, clarify the Ten of Pentacles. They could be angry about their family life, like they're trying to stabilize their environment financially. Tell me more. Yeah, someone's feeling depleted when it comes to their family unit, their family dynamic, trying to balance a relationship. Yeah, so it's giving me that someone is upset because maybe someone's thinking about leaving, walking away, and that's the justice for this person. Someone's inspiration, someone's separating themselves, causing painful endings for others who could be mad because maybe you're not doing what they want you to do. So someone could be feeling a way about that. So with the witch is someone feeling real angry. Yeah, someone's trying to control an outcome that really ain't going in their favor. And tell me more about this witch. It's dealing with children, friendships. Tell me more. The foundation, friendships, fairness. Someone's not feeling fair. There's a lot of, it's anger that people have with a mother or something like that. Family issues, a lot of anger. What else? Stubborn behavior here. So yeah, it's manipulation around relationships, control around relationships, where it's causing a lot of arguing and bitterness between an earth sign and a water sign. So yeah, there could be someone doing magic or something. Clarify more. Clarify more. What else going on with this witch? Clarify witch. That's too many. So we got the Sun card. Clarify witch. Clarify witch. Definitely dealing with money or financial gain. Tell me more. It's like someone wants to come out of conflict and wants to end a cycle when it comes to certain people that they no longer want to argue with. Tell me more. Yes, it's because it's a lot of anger around. Someone want to walk away. So it's a lot of talk about you walking away and others wanting to heal what used to be. Yeah, so these are people who want genuine connections with you. So they could be doing like manifestations on you, collective. Make sure you're protecting yourself and always stand in your right mind when it comes to people who want to delegate your emotions, your feelings. Like, no, like make sure you're always in control of that. Because, yeah, someone's doing magic on you. So clarify target. We know target is the chosen one. You could be a chosen being. You could be called, you know, answering your call. So the three of wands is someone planning to come towards you. Okay? Be careful of this person. They're coming to lie. They're very manipulative. Tell me more. With the Tower, It's giving me someone's acting as if they're giving, but it will end painfully. Tell me more. Yeah, so I see you getting through it, okay? You stepping into your Empress energy and or Emperor, you know, clarify the Seven of Swords, ancestors. Yeah, you're walking away from deceit, okay? And it's dealing with an earth sign man and an earth sign woman. Tell me more. Yeah, you're freeing yourself where whatever manipulation was trying to be had against you, someone's feeling uncomfortable because it's not working. Tell me more. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups, it's giving me that whatever these people were trying to do to you when it came to your financial gain is continuing to backfire. You're going to be abundant. You're stepping into a very prosperous season, collective. And we got this King of Wands. You could be a King of Wands. Very determined, okay? To connect with someone, you want to be someone's friend. You're trying to figure out how to do it along with this Emperor here. Yeah, you guys are stressing, feeling as if you're having painful endings because you're having passion to try to make something work. You want to be in a relationship with someone secretly. You're not saying this. You're unhealed. Tell me more. Or you're wanting to heal, like you see happiness with somebody. Yeah, and I just see, you know, what the Five of Swords is, clarify the Five of Swords. This King of Swords, he's mad that I'm saying this. It's just giving me that whatever they're wanting, it's just not going to turn out right. But someone wants to come to you. They're not honest. They're going to be, they're targeting you constantly, collective. Even having, they not right. Okay? They not right. So, yeah. Keep going. So we got the Vision. This is number 48. So, the power of visualization. Visualization, imagination, plans, goals, objective, wish fulfillment, achievement, intent, purpose. So, the power of visualization. Let's see, ancestors, what are you trying to tell us? Most High, what are you trying to tell us? So we got the Sun here with the Nine of Cups. This, yeah. So, but the issue is that you're like to evolve to be someone else's manifestation that is of lower vibration. This King of Swords is angry and feeling as if it's not working out. Someone's watching you constantly, seeing you gain victory. They don't like that, okay? So someone's magic is not working. It's being rejected. Clarify the yeah. So with the Four of Cups, yeah, it's definitely being rejected. Someone wants their way with you. They're still holding on to control, and they know that it's over. All right, they're looking at the odds. They're like, okay, well, how can we make this work? How can this get better? It ain't gonna get better because it's over. So someone did a lot of work to like visualize you or like do magic to bring you back. It's only turning into painful endings because your sword is up. The truth is up. You know the truth about this person, and you see this person for who they are, and you're just on your path now. Definitely on a path. Number 2. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life. Those who find it are few. Matthew 7:13 and 14, or through 14. So these are choices, guidance, okay? So you're in this transit energy where you're transforming. You're on your path, okay? You're being in the now. You're in the present moment, and you're moving right along. Clarify this, ancestors. Yeah, so this is it could be a King of Swords who's having to keep going. They feeling real low. They're working with a Queen of Wands. Tell me more. Yeah, so they're in this phase where, what are they doing? Clarify the Seven of Cups. It's a lot. Like, I'm even seeing someone play with your algorithm, okay? So these are people causing, like, confusion for your algorithm, angry about your success, trying to figure out how to hold on to something or how to reconnect with you. So that's their path. Like, someone's trying to disturb your path, but the cycle is over, okay? So even though someone's still trying to fight for something that is not theirs, they know that it's over. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's a lot of conflict and confusion around something that someone knows that they're not getting. With Fish in the reverse, I know I put this card in the upright. Fish is in the reverse, so it's telling me that someone's not receiving what they thought they'd be receiving. Yeah. It's causing burden. Yeah. This man, he could be angry. He could be, he and this woman, they're committed. They're in a relationship. So they were expecting money, but they not getting it. Yeah, so these are people who have alliances, and when it comes to this path, it's clarify path or the Ten of Pentacles. This relationship, give me information. So it's saying take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing their hand and gambling. So yeah, these are people who are trying to figure out other strategic plans. So they could be trying to set you up with somebody. This is the next plan, okay? So look out for someone who's trying to set you up with someone they already connected to. This is like a sabotage energy here where someone's trying to rebuild or interrogate. So someone could be constantly working on trying to get this to happen, okay? Because someone wants to be a part of your life, your journey. And they're doing whatever they can to not close out this cycle. So just look out for someone who they're trying to hook you up with. Now I'm telling you, the person that these people have, it's gonna backfire, okay? You're gonna see it before it comes. But I'm telling you right now, this person who they're trying to set you up with, they either have HIV, AIDS, and they have to be intimate with the men, because how these occults work, they are intimate with each other. So the men are intimate with each other, they're intimate with the women, they're all intimate, okay? So if that's the case, there's a lot of people that are infested with this AIDS, okay? So be careful who y'all sleeping with, because it's really bad out here. You got to be careful. Protect your body. Someone's trying to set you up with someone who has AIDS. And they have to be intimate. The men who used to date you have to be intimate with each other before this man comes around. So just look out for someone who will be acting as if they like you or something like that. Okay, so we got the market. Be careful what you're consuming, okay? It's a air sign who could be very mad. He could be feeling stuck. And knowing that he really needs to heal. Secretly, this person could be very heartbroken. And it's because of what they consumed, what they gotten into. This could be a Libra. They're not feeling too happy, okay? Because there's like secrets that are being exposed, okay? So there, it could be dealing with a water sign woman. Clarify this water sign woman who's a liar. She's a liar. She's sneaky, and her efforts aren't paying off right, okay? So what the Strength card is, you're protecting your energy. Definitely fighting this people from the past off. All right, so someone's in their head feeling defeated as hell because you know their games. Okay, so it's you standing alone. You're in your Nine of Pentacles, making right decisions that are causing painful endings for people. So I'm just telling you to protect yourself, because these people who are in these occults, some of them, majority of them, if not all, they definitely have AIDS, and that's the truth, okay? So be very careful. Don't you be out here sleeping with anyone, and it will be very, very important to listen to these readings. You know, people, they think they're demonic. They only think they're demonic because they're not, they're telling too much of someone's secret. Someone don't want you to know the truth. So be careful of who you're dealing with, because someone could very well have AIDS. Spirit, clarify the boss. Yeah, so the boss is clarified by you walking away. Again, you're the blueprint. You're the what do I say all the time, collective? You're the blueprint. You're this, you're the source. You're pretty much the it person, the chosen one. You're the product. You being the product means that people need you. You don't need them. So with that saying, your walking away causes a backfire, karma, instability for your ops. Okay? And even though they're trying to hold on, they know they got to let it go. Okay? So I just see here, you're walking into a very abundant situation, collective. You could be a fire sign woman. Or this is a woman. This could be a fire sign. This could be a fire sign who's stressing, who feels backstabbed, who feels as if they just messed up. Okay? Someone's knowing they need to heal. They're going through it. They're going through the motions, and it's because of your perception. Because with the World card, it's giving me that someone knows it's over. Even though they don't want to give it up, they know that you know too much. Someone's really trying to keep this cycle open, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like someone's juggling, you know, it's like someone's juggling and they're just feeling left out, okay? So just to let you know, be careful of who these people will try to set you up with, because someone could very well have AIDS. And it's not, you know, be careful, okay? So you are the boss. You're taking control of your life. You're not confused. God is pulling up the roots in your environment and making sure that you're protected, making sure that, you know, you're making sure that you're in the lead all the time, okay? So clarify this. So yeah, Seven of Cups is someone who's very angry at their options, at their choices, even choices that they've made, even choices that they thought about, relationships they've been in their life, people they chose. Queen of Wands here. She could be dealing with a fire sign man. It could be a Leo, Aries. These two can be Aries, or these two can be Leos, or these two can be, this one can be a Leo and that other one can be an Aries. They're heartbroken. Their relationship has a lot of pain, stems from a lot of pain, where it's like some stress and overthinking, where someone's trying to keep it together, someone's trying to prevent painful endings from happening, even though they got clarity on what they need to know. So it's like, you know, it's giving me that someone needs to take from you in order to gain. This is the shocking thing, that someone never thought it would end up this way. So because you can see right through it, they feel as if you're a giver, you're loving, and that because you're that, it's just giving me like, have you, remember when your kids were little, and you may have had a sister or brother who was in high school, um in their last year, or they could have been like 18, 19. You had a little baby or something like that, and because they were at home alone or at home doing nothing, you like, you could watch my baby while I go do what I need to do. Well, they did it because they had no say so at one point, but now it's like, I want to go out, I want to have fun, I want to do my own thing. So this is you, collective. These people think that because you're so kind, because you're so giving, because you gave before, your love was always supposed to be, was what was supposed to always, like, you were supposed to always give, collective. What they're figuring out is that it ain't like that no more. Okay? So with the Six of Pentacles is you closing out a cycle where you're not giving no more. And this is it's you are unconditional. You definitely give unconditionally, but you don't have to give to these people. So these people are shocked because maybe you're closing out a cycle with giving to them. And it's because they didn't think that things would play out this way. Okay? So it's giving me that you learned a lot. You've educated yourself, which caused you to evolve, which caused you to gain victory over manipulators, people who think that they could take from you and not give back. Okay, so yeah, these people, they see you successful, you gaining victory, because of what you've achieved in your life when it comes to you mastering skills of manipulation, collective, where people want to control you, your mental space, and want to really like gain off of you for real. These are people who are very stuck on how to come to you. They don't know what to say to you. They don't know what to say, okay? So with the Three of Wands, someone who wants to reach out to you. They're feeling very passionate. They want to heal things with you. But again, yeah, they want a relationship with you. They've been thinking about that. Yeah. So yeah, they want to heal. It's an air sign man. A earth sign woman, a air sign man, a Aries, a water sign. It's just like everything they did to you, they're noticing that it backfired. So now that you're older now, you're like, I don't have to give to you. I don't want to watch your child no more. Or I don't want to, I don't want to do that. I got other things to do. You go heal yourself or go raise your own baby or something like that. No offense to anybody, but that's the energy I'm giving. It's like, oh well, you were helping me. You used to help me all the time. What's the problem now? The problem is you didn't overgave, and someone feels entitled to your energy, feels entitled to your love language, feels entitled to you, and they always thought you'd be the same person that would be just so giving. And I mean, ain't nothing wrong with being given, but when you're being sorry, one moment, guys. When you're being taken advantage of, that's a whole different story. So you're learning how to say no. At this point, you're saying no. And that's just what it is. No one's going to be able to easily slip up in there like that no more. We're not having it. We've been misused, abused for too long to allow anyone in our path to just steer us in the wrong direction. You not learning how to say no is a problem for your whole life. And it's because if you don't know how to do that, there are people who are going to constantly take from you. And you're in a karmic cycle when this happens, because you could be the sweetest person in the world, but if you're allowing people to just take from you the way that some do, that's a huge problem. You'll never get out of this lesson. You'll never learn the lesson. Spirit is telling you to have more boundaries. You're too loose when it comes to You allowing people to just do whatever, okay? So in the movie, you know, this woman, she loved this man so much. She literally was going out there robbing people. Now, this woman ain't never robbed nobody in her life. She's going out robbing people, killing people for this man. Ends up in jail. He don't even go to jail. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? When you put so much love into someone who's not giving it back, that's a problem. Okay? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Wake up, sister. Wake up, brother. If it's not reciprocal, you should not be giving like that. It's time to say hell no. You know what I'm saying? Someone, they think that they could just come in and come out, you know, do whatever they want, treat you any kind of way, and multitask you. You got to heal from that, okay? You got to have boundaries. That's your lesson. This is a huge lesson. And a lot of you guys, even myself, all of us, we need to learn that. You got to be inspired by your nose, because what they do, it trickles down to you. It always backfires. You think you're being kind. You think, oh, well, why is it that I'm always being nice? I'm always, you know, being taken advantage of, but I'm always treating people good. Well, it's because you're allowing people to do you any kind of way. You don't have no boundaries. You know, you may be nice, but nice don't get you far. Nice will get you ran over. So it's okay to be mean. It's okay to be the auntie or the uncle or the sister or the brother who is the last one to call. You always want to be the last one to call. I remember someone told me that. They were like, yeah, I'm the last one people will call because, you know, they know I'm going to say no before I say yes. I really have to say yes, you know, and for me to be in a predicament I'm in, I'm more so of a person that don't like to lean on people. Because I'm just so independent, you know. God is with me, but at this time I'm a little vulnerable in some ways, and there could be people that could try to slip up in there to try to take advantage of you in ways, you know. And you got to be very careful about who you're asking and how you're asking, and you know what I'm saying. But another thing is, if you've been a giver, you should never be afraid to ask anyone for help, because it's always balance in that as well. So be okay to be a giver, and be okay to be a receiver at times, because sometimes you have to be a receiver. Sometimes you have to learn how to receive, because you know, in the Bible it says you are the lender and not the borrower. So I'd rather be the lender than the borrower, however you say that, than the beggar. I don't want to be a beggar. You know, I always want to be the giver, because I don't want to need from nobody. But there are times when you're going to be in need, and this is a time where God could be breaking you down to show like you deserve to be given to as well. So be okay with asking, you know, especially if you are genuinely a giver, if you're genuinely a kind person. It's nothing wrong with you asking for help, okay? From the right people, not from people who have secret agendas, people who want to use. They're like, oh, well, if you do this, then nah, that's not how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to end this fake ass shit that people be doing when it comes to always having an agenda, always having a secret method, or, you know, what's with that? You can't even be upfront with yourself. You are a liar. All you do is lie and manipulate, and you can't even be upfront with your communication skills. You have to plot, plan, scheme. Like, this is the year for you to see yourself for who you are, how you're moving. So you want to be in someone's life so that you can betray them and take for them. What about adding to people so that we all can work together in kumbaya? Until you learn how to do that, no one wants to deal with you. Not someone who's elevated from those experiences. No one's going back to where you are when it comes to being misused, abused, and ran over. Okay? We've been there. We've done that. So your giving is causing you to be balanced, collective. It's okay to say, I need help. But just be careful of who you're getting it from, because there are people who are so shisty, they will use your vulnerable moments to manipulate how others you are to help you. Some people, they so hateful. They don't know how to love. All they know how to do is plot, plan, scheme, and lie. Cause they a huge liar and fake as hell. No one needs that. You know what I'm saying? Get away from the collective with that. You know, you need healing. You need to gain a perspective on how you're behaving. You're out of line and out of pocket for stepping on other people to get to where you are, when it's enough room for everybody to be at the top. No one has to be better than nobody. That's how you feel, because you feel insecure, so you got to step on me or another sister or another brother so you can look good. That's a problem. You ill. You got mental health issues, and you need to go get help. Okay? So your strength is you controlling how you feel, collective. How do you feel? Today, do you feel like misleading someone, misusing someone, abusing someone, torturing someone, causing issues for someone because you can't get your way? How are you using your control? How are you using your confidence? You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to be a little more gentle. You know, you get more with bee. You catch more honey with you catch more bees with honey. But there are people who are out of alignment. They don't know what to do these days. They're using their control methods to cause harm and fear in others, when that's not how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Someone really has to unlearn their control issues. Like you know, someone's stuck. You know, this is someone who's uncomfortable. They're in a group with people who could be like trying to still stay in power and control, but they're losing it. They're looking at themselves and they know that something's off. Something's definitely off. It's stressful because someone's not doing the right thing. Someone really needs to heal. Their mindset is jacked up. So it's like someone wants to manipulate, control, dominate. It's a lot of anger issues that these people have. 5 of Swords. No one wants to deal with you. You too angry. You're too controlling. You're too possessed. You're too this, too that. Someone needs to give it up. Yeah. So this Earth sign, this Queen of Wands, you know, these are people who feel left out in the cold because they don't know how to use their strength. When you don't know how to use your strength, you abuse it and you cause pain for others. Someone has to relearn or unlearn how they treat people. It's not right. You know what I'm saying? How they're using their power is deplorable. It's horrible. Like, you're a horrible person. And someone has issues, mental health issues. Someone really needs to work on themselves. Tell me more. Yeah, so someone feels they can only do that with you, and that's not the truth. That's not true. Protect yourself from this person. They're not worthy enough to come in your energy. Your justice is recognizing who you need around you, what you need, being very careful with choices that you're making, and learning from your lessons, okay? Learning the lesson, because someone don't know how to be a friend. All they know how to do is hurt, manipulate, and this person is going to stab you right in the back, okay? So be careful. They don't have it in them to be a good person. Someone needs help, okay? So with the Knight of Wands is someone who wants to take action towards you. They miss how things were in the past. They miss how they could control you and talk to you in the past. It gives me that maybe you found some satisfactory when dealing with this person in the past, and maybe you could be reflecting on this and remembering how things used to go. But now that you've learned those lessons, you realize those lessons, you're able to close out that lesson. You're able to tear up that contract. You no longer are misled by people who want to control you, your mind, control your life, control your plans, control this, control that. No, someone he has to let go. They can't even control themselves. How they gonna control you? Yeah, so this person realizes that they need to let it go. So yeah, this is someone who wants to influence your decisions. They're not able to do that no more. Clarify therapist. Yeah, they're looking at their efforts. They're like, dang, like this ain't working. You know, someone really wants to come towards you, collective. Tell me more. Yeah, they're doing it. They're working on it. Clarify. Yeah, they're trying to see how to do it. You know, they look like they've been praying too. It's a father figure. Definitely a father figure wanting to come towards you. But what you remember is the pain that this person has caused you, and your sword is up. You're not playing with this person. Protect yourself at all costs. Someone needs to unlearn the old you and relearn, and unlearn the old you and learn the new you. Okay? Yeah, this is the stressful part. Because someone wants their way with you and they know they got to walk away. It's just not going to happen. You're not having your way with the collective no more. It's not even an option, okay? So you're being left to heal what you really want, okay? And the thing is, these people, they don't want to be around you like that. They just like how they benefited from you, okay? So someone's stuck in the past and really needing to heal. This could be someone who's really getting a point. You know, someone fights with their self a lot. You know, in and out. You know, it's just like someone is choosing their self. Nine of Pentacles. You're doing you. You're not focusing on this, and this is stressful. This is making someone very uncomfortable because you're choosing yourself, and you should always choose yourself. Never ever choose what someone else wants for you. Always stay in alignment with yourself, because when you're in alignment with yourself, you're able to grow and learn, and you're not caught in something that is toxic where it's hard to get away. It should never be no one so addicted to you that they don't know how to let go of you. That is so unhealthy, so unnatural, so disgusting for someone to be so like this on you where they don't know how to walk away. That is so that's so sad. Like someone has mental health issues, control issues, and someone needs to go, like go away. Someone's too obsessed with you. They done did too much magic on you, and I mean, you're gonna free yourself either way. Okay, it's only a matter of time, collective. This person is not gonna be on you like that. They need to get a life. Okay, I'm asking God to remove this person from the collective and myself's energy, because we don't want you. Like, go away. We don't see you like that. You know, we see you as toxic, controlling, possessive, obsessed, sick, very, very sick, unhealthy, rude, hateful, demonic, evil, nasty. Okay? We don't like you, and we will never like you until you go heal. It will never be an opportunity for you to be with the collective. We don't see you in that way. So as much as you may want to kumbaya and be friends, like baby, your emotions don't even last a second. You could be feeling a euphoria for 1 second, and then all of a sudden you turn into Mr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. No one knows where you stand because you're so hateful. You don't even know where you stand. You don't know how to love yourself. You don't know how to let go. You don't know, you force things. You codependent. You got issues. No one likes you. I don't appreciate you. I'm surprised the devil card didn't pop out. Let me see something. Is the devil card in here? That's a good thing if it didn't pop out. It's not in here. That's why. Ancestors, clarify this individual here. Why is the mirror here? So we got judgment in reverse. It's because someone's not realizing what they're doing. So it says, what I see is what I get. What I perceive of what I see is who I am. So it's giving me that someone could be not understanding that you are not a reflection of them anymore. Okay? You don't see this person in the same light. And even though someone wants you to see them how they want you to see them, you don't see them. Like, you guys are not on one accord. So it's like someone wants to like hear, like, see me. Like, no, you cannot see someone who's off balance. They're rebellious to their own journey. Clarify this, ancestors. Yes, because someone has control issues. So this person who wants to like control, they're going against your will. And it's because they're living in regret and they're stuck. Okay? So yeah, protect your energy from this person. Because they're still like being sneaky, okay? And it's giving me that you're rejecting every little thing that this person does. With the Devil card here, is you seeing someone as toxic. It could be a water sign woman who's very toxic. She's a liar, nasty, evil, and no good, okay? No good whatsoever. She's trying to control money, fighting over money, mad about money, arguing over friendships or relationships, wanting to like communicate with you but feeling left out in the cold, because she knows that even if you were to talk to her, it would never be an opportunity for y'all, okay? So y'all not that cool. She could be arguing with an earth sign. It could be a lot of anger going on here with this earth sign and this fire sign, where these people, what are they doing? They trying to like kill something here. But it's a lot of anger. It's a lot of, they arguing, fighting. These people got issues. They're like, it's because you've evolved, and there's like people who are angry about that. Clarify the Five of Wands. Yeah, so it's giving me that someone claims to like have some sort of love for you. You're just walking away from this person, you know? I don't see you working on it. Yeah, you're not working on this, and it's because you learned the lesson. So with that said, it could be heartbreaking for this person because they want to like come towards you, and they want you to like be in their life. They're wanting you to continue on this cycle, but it's only a painful cycle. It's going to be painful dealing with this person. They're not healed. And the thing is, when someone doesn't know they're not healed, that's a huge issue. Maybe someone does know. Let's you know, it would be stupid for me to ask, like, how does this person feel about themselves? We can ask. Let's see. How does this person feel about themselves, ancestors? How does this person feel about themselves? How does this, how does this person feel about themselves? They feel they're fair. They feel they've been fair. Secretly, they feel they've been fair. Tell me more. How does this person feel about themselves? They feel, so it's giving me that someone feels as if they're fair to a certain extent. Deep down, they know that they've been wrong. The Four of Swords is like someone who's unsure, okay? They want happiness. They want balance. Tell me more. They also want to be on a journey where they are independent as well. This could be an earth sign woman. It could be a Libra. It could be a Scorpio. Tell me more. But they're fighting with their self because someone doesn't want to see the truth, okay? They know that what I'm saying is true. Maybe this is someone you spoke to, collective, that fights what you're saying. Like, someone feels that what you're saying is hard to hear. but they know that what you're saying is true. So it's like someone's uncomfortable with how you're saying certain things. And even though they have clarity on what you're saying is true, they still want to fight the message because, again, certain things are just hard to hear for people who are not ready to face their truth, okay? So this is a person who feels as if they've been fair. They feel as if they've done the right things, but they are they're blocking themselves from really, like, they're really blocking themselves from the truth. Because deep down, even though they feel they've been fair, they know they still got work to do. They know that they need to work on themselves, and their justice comes in them opening their heart up to listen instead of fight you. So tell me more. Yeah, someone knows that they need to be alone as well. Tell me more. Someone feels disappointed and they have clarity on why they're disappointed in their actions. You know, they don't want to, the thing is, they don't like going deep. They don't like going deep in their feelings. This is an issue. You not going deep in your emotions is going to set you back a lot, because it's causing you to not be able to reflect, and it's causing you not to be able to evolve. God is asking that you face your issues. You face the truth. You're having issues facing your truth. And this is leading you in a down spiral path, or you're stuck in your path. You're stuck in your life. You really need to face what you have going on, because you're preventing yourself from growing. And you got so many opportunities here when it comes to you developing. It's even a tree behind you that's saying, like, you know, this is you, actually, this grounded tree. This is who you can be. You know, there is color that's trying to come in your life, but you're like refusing to see the beautiful parts of life. Like, you're missing out because you're so stubborn. And that's going to set you back. Someone needs to heal, okay? So maybe you're questioning yourself at this time. And it's more so dealing with money. So it's giving me that someone could be stressing about money, but that should be, even though you know, money is important, but the way you're doing it, the way you're going at it, is all wrong. Clarify the King of Wands reverse. This is a person who knows that what I'm saying is right, but they like very aggressive, very angry, very arrogant at this time. Is giving me, who do you think you're talking to? Even though deep down they know what I'm saying is right, and they like what I'm saying, but it's hard to hear because someone wants to feel like they're the boss. It's giving me that someone wants to be able to say what I'm saying. It's giving me another thing, that someone says what I say. Someone talks like this, but they don't follow what they talk about. They claim to be a leader, but they're really not a leader because they don't step in leader position. And it's giving me like someone likes what and is inspired to do it, but they don't like being told what to do because they feel like they should be saying it. But the issue is, even if they were saying it, they are not doing it. You know what I'm saying? So anyone could be on a platform saying, "Oh, you know, this and that," but if you're not about the life, then honestly, it's in void. You know, you have no purpose. Not saying you don't have no purpose. I'm just saying it's pointless for you to feel like that. Like, you really need to do the work, because you're coming out as inconsistent. Like, you're inconsistent when it comes to your life, your path, and you're leaving yourself behind. Eventually you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna like yourself. It's not good to be in this energy. Someone really needs to heal. It could be a fire sign man, an emperor, or a king of wands, a Aries. Yeah, because your creativity is blocked off and you are over juggling things. It's giving me that you don't even have balance in your life. You're over sexually driven. Someone needs to stop having sex for a minute, you know? And it's like, because the thing is, you feel like people supposed to fill you up. And you're not getting that that energy from a certain person, and you feel like there's that person left you out in the cold to where someone should be filling you up. But no, you need to fill yourself up. Your no one love, like, you don't get filled up by someone outside of you. You are your source. God is your source. You supposed to fill your own tank. Like, you're not supposed to be asking other people to fill you up. You think you're gonna be intimate with someone and that's supposed to make you feel empowered? No. Even if after you were to be intimate with that person, you will still feel low because you've not done no work on yourself. You're like, you're not even working on yourself at all. King of Wands, King Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, Libra. Like, it's a lot of people out here. Y'all not working on yourself. Y'all not doing nothing. You up here angry, mad, things aren't going your way. You think that you're supposed to get whatever you want. Like, you've been going through life taking. And as soon as someone say no, you got a problem with it. That's a problem. It's a Scorpio here too. Like, it's a Pisces here. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. A Virgo, each and every one of you. A Sagittarius. You guys, y'all need to work on yourself. Y'all are not doing your job. You know, you sit here, you want to take someone else's energy, someone else's life, besides, instead of working on yourself. That's an issue. You're sick. Okay? And no one wants to be laying down with no sick man. I don't care how cute you are. This relationship is pointless if you're not willing to do the work on yourself, especially if you're not willing to do the work. If you're not willing to work on yourself, but you want to be in a relationship with someone else, you're thinking about other people too much. You're too obsessed and focused on other people, but you've not done any work on yourself. You're lacking. That's an issue. Like, something's wrong with you. You're all about love. Oh, you're hopping from one relationship to the next. You still not work on yourself. You not done shit. All you do is make reckless decisions. And then you're like talking to a bunch of people. Who are these people? None of y'all know nothing. Y'all all stuck playing the field, fighting, arguing. You know, you don't care. Like, even when you know you need healing. Each and every one of you have no right trying to, like, you're not a leader. Okay? You're not you should not be trying to control somebody, because your life is out of control. And it's because people gave to you too much that you didn't learn how to give to yourself. So you think you're shocked because someone's not doing what they used to do, and you're mad about it. You think you're supposed to have your way with someone. So you're controlling, or you're trying to hold on to what used to be, how it used to be. It ain't going to be that way no more. People tired of you. So with the Four of Pentacles, is you're still holding on to something that's really over. You really need to let it go and go heal your broken heart, because you're too hurt. You know, do not reach out to the collective. Leave us alone. Go heal. You know what I'm saying? Stop watching the collective. We're doing us. We're walking away. And that's what you should be doing. That's your justice. Stop holding yourself back. Okay? Be clear on that. Someone don't even know how to tap into their emotions. This King of Pentacles knows that he has to detach himself. Even though he's still, like, saying, like, hey, baby, we could, work it out. No. Someone's sad. You're going to be sad until you heal. Like, you're sad about a relationship. You're sad about money. Like, you see fulfillment with someone, but you didn't treat that person right. So you treated that person bad. You think someone's supposed to, like, come back to you, and you done did them dirty. And you got so many secrets. You got a whole double life that you have. Things that you've done to people that you want to come back to. You have the audacity to want to be friends with somebody who you stabbed in the back. Ain't no telling what you did, but that chapter is over. Okay? It's a dead and stinking situation. And you just got to stand on business with that collective, because this person wants to come back to feed off of your energy, feed off of what you have. And the thing is, we're not selfish beings. We're very loving, but we very cautious of who we're giving to. We know that certain cycles have to close out in order for us to receive better. Everybody should be wanting better. Everyone should be working on themselves to do better. This lesson is just not for the collective. It's for anyone who's willing to work on themselves. You're worthy too. Who told you you wasn't worthy to love yourself or be obsessed with yourself? You should be obsessed with yourself. You should love yourself the way you're trying to be so controlling over someone else's life. You done lost all control. Like, for you to control the way you're doing things. Like, someone wakes up, watches you constantly. That's an illness. You sick. You very sick. Okay? So yeah. Spirit is like, give it up. That's your justice. Giving it up. Letting that go. Like, it's nothing to fight for when it comes to other people. And I know you may be mad, but you're unhealed mad. At least be a healed mad man. It ain't nothing like a healed mad man, because when you're healed and you're mad, when you're healed and you're a madman, you know what you're taking responsibility for your actions. You're in control of your world and your life. You're not mad because of what other choices that people are deciding to make for themselves. Like, how are you mad because things aren't going your way because you want something from someone that ain't giving it to you? If someone says no, then it's a no. You out here crying like a newborn child, rolling on the floor, mad. You know what I'm saying? You heartbroken. Why don't you go heal your heart? No one's entitled to give you absolutely nothing. If someone wants to stand alone and do their own thing, they should have the right to do that. You should not be holding on to someone because of you're in fear of who this person will meet or whatever. Like, that's that person's life. How would you feel if someone controlled your every move? You need to heal. You are a problem. You are a damn ticking time bomb. Something's wrong with you mentally. These people, they want to put you in damn mental health hospitals and stuff. These people really need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're op, whoever's been causing issues for you, when your op when he or she gets in trouble, and if you have to go to court or whatever the case may be, make sure you suggest that for your op. Because this is sick. You know what I'm saying? This person is under judgment and they're being watched. Their every move, everything they do to you, collective, is always backfiring. They're not going to get away with what they're doing. And they know it. Okay? So we got the Six of Pentacles is someone who secretly just wants you to give to them like that. They're stuck with how you used to do it. This person has a whole double life. Memories, all these attachments that they have, and all it goes back to is how you used to give. How you used to invest in people like that. Someone's very clear on you're not giving like that no more. Someone has to be okay with the truth. You don't have to do shit. That's over. You know what I'm saying? So this is bad news for your op. 2 bad news cards come out. Someone's losing from this. Someone doesn't feel important in your life because they feel overlooked by you. This is a person who considers you their friend, but with the Ten of Swords, this is the very person who stabbed you right in the back, who now all of a sudden feels as if you will be value to them. Why is it? Why is it that this person wants to come back so bad? Be careful of who you're giving to, collective. Okay? Work on yourself. It's very important. You should not be so consumed in what someone is not doing for you. This is why the collective is ignoring you. So there's chaos in the back and you're not paying attention to it. You're bored with it. You're over it. You know, it's a consistency. Like someone just always caught in drama. Five of Wands. It's giving me that something's not going their way. So they're trying to still keep this door open, but you're choosing yourself. It doesn't matter how they manipulate, what they say, how they say it, when they say it, what time they say it. It's always going to be a no, okay? And someone has to deal with that because they're looking at options. They're pretty much clear though. You know, even though they're trying to act confused, they know really the only option for them is to heal. But you know, someone's just stuck on what you used to give. All right? And they could be really stuck feeling away. And it's just like, you're choosing you, collective. This is the year where you choose yourself, okay? So give to yourself. Do you. Do you. Keep going because the past is over and it's destroyed. So yeah, we got our last card we have is the Throne. Let's look at the Throne. Thank you, God, for the message. Let's see. So yeah, we got the Throne. Number 25. Oh, right, it came right to it. Marking my territory. Status, power, position, sovereignty, land, ownership, chair, ruler, judge, home, government, surprise, royalty, law, court order, authority, power, attorney, dominion, taking back your power. So let's talk about it. Clarify, throne, ancestors. Why do we have throne? Because this is where you've been led all along. You were given a throne, okay, from your ancestors. You were always in charge of yourself. You could be an emperor. You were always given the throne, but you have to recognize that it's not no one else's throne. It's not your sister, your brother, your ex. It's none of these people's throne but yours. Your throne has your own personal name on it, Emperor. Meaning you control your world, your throne. You're pretty clear of that, okay? So yeah, you got to know that. So your throne, you've been thrown off. So meaning like you don't even give, you're not, clarify the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So give me more information about the it's giving me that you want connection. So you want to be on your throne. You want to sit on the throne. You want to have control without giving, without having being fair. So you're unfair and you have a passion to be selfish, to be uncaring, to sit on your pedestal, or to like gain access and control, to not give. So you want to be high and mighty up on like you want to sit on something. You want to sit on a throne or sit on someone else's throne, and you want to be selfish. You don't want to be caring. Like that's your choice. Your choice is to be passionate about what you want. It's all about you, but you're not giving. So you want to be given too. You want a connection where they're like, you know, you're not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like your wish fulfillment is selfishness. Yeah, someone's not taking that. So you're walking away secretly. Yeah, this person is shisty. They're fake, okay? This emperor is fake. He's toxic. He's messy. He's no good to himself. And with the Ace of Pentacles, he has absolutely nothing to give. And that's not it shouldn't be shocking, but it is. Because You know, as much as you want to talk to somebody like they're blue in the face, someone could be acting heartbroken, acting as if they like you, acting as if they want you, but it's not about them wanting you. It's about what they want to take from you. Someone wants to take from you, and they don't want to give you shit. They want to take you, they want to take you down, okay? So it's giving me that someone don't like you like that. They have absolutely nothing to give. It's giving me a 3-year-old in the car crying, wah, wah, wah. They want whatever they want. And as soon as they get it, they stop crying. You ever seen that? Where someone be having fake tears? Like, this is a person who wants to cry, complain, and then shit on you in the end, okay? Be careful of this person. They're no good. Yeah, spirit is like, close that cycle out. So someone wants to sit on the throne so they can look like they're better than you as well. They're finding that tough to do because you've done the work, collective. You separated yourself. You're in this hermit position, or you could be headed that way. And you're knowing what you got to do in order to gain your inheritance, gain your superpowers, gain your abundance. You know, I see it happening for you. The will is in your favor. Okay? So this is you choosing you. And someone wants to, you know, instead of them choosing themselves, they're wanting to choose you because you done did all your work. You're halfway there. Someone is giving up on their self, wanting to take from you and not even want to give you what you deserve. So it's like someone just wants to, they don't even want to share with you nothing. They don't want to give you shit. They just want to take from you, and that's it. But you're getting justice because you being aware of this person's intention is very important at this time. So don't trust them. Yeah, be careful who you taking from, collective, because this person ain't SHIT, and they know it too. They know they not shit. So we got entrepreneur. This is the last one. I thought we did the last one, but clarify entrepreneur ancestors. Clarify entrepreneur. So clarify entrepreneur. So let me look at the word entrepreneur. This number 50. Self-mastery, self-sufficiency, thinking outside the box, imagination, seeking change, questioning, CEO enterprising, aptitude, entrepreneur, recruiter, opportunities, investments, independence, single service, improvement, building blocks, creativity, profit, holistic. We get the point. So you're in this phase where you're mastering yourself, collective. You're growing, you're developing. And the Seven of Pentacles is maybe you're not seeing your efforts, but everything is actually fine. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So it's giving me that someone who wanted to build, like, you learned lessons quickly, which caused you to block what no longer served you. So it's like you choosing yourself. You've mastered yourself in developing so you've become the Hierophant, okay? So this is you who mastered a skill, who don't even have to argue with people no more about your place in your life. It'll be crazy for you to be arguing about, oh, I deserve this. This is why I should have this. You should not take this from me. You know, give it back. Like, first off, nothing that is yours, nothing that is given from the Most High cannot be taken from you. No matter how many people scheme, lie, cheat, do whatever they want to do, collective. No one can take nothing from you that is already yours, that is given by God. Okay? So you don't have to fight with these people, even though they're fighting with you. People who now want to come out of conflict with you are recognizing that their actions are being voided because their power plays are being reversed back to them. It's instantly being rejected. These people have no power, like no creativity skills. So with that said, like, everything is fine in your life, okay? So the cycle is ending, it's closing, and you're not even mad about it. You can't be mad at people who don't see it how you see it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to speak negatively about these people. It's just to let you know, collective, that you don't argue over what is already ordained. Okay? So whatever you get is always going to be given from God, and no one can take that from you. So never get angry, never fight, never, you don't have to do none of that. All you have to do is continue to stand in your truth, be who you are, work on yourself, stay on your journey. Never let no one make you backslide or go to the past. Like, keep moving forward, keep going, and you're gonna be good. So you close out a cycle without even arguing with these people. It's like, you don't have nothing to be mad about, you know and it's because everything that they're doing towards you, it ain't working anyway. So you're divinely protected, okay? And it's because you're choosing yourself. You've mastered thyself, and that's what life is about. When you master yourself, it's hard for people to play against you. It's difficult because they don't know how you think no more. You're in charge of your life. You've become the emperor. You're getting justice. You're stepping into your power. You know what I'm saying? You're in control. So, someone's watching you. They're like, damn, like, how you do that? Someone's wanting to, they want to be like, they're like, I want to do that too. But what you did, collective, the very first thing you had to do was let go of ego. Someone's too much in their ego. Someone needs to release. Stop being so mad. Stop being in competition with others. Just stop all the way, because you're not gonna win this race. You're not gonna win. It don't matter what you take from the collective, what you do. Like, God is always protecting the collective. We're divinely protected. And when you know that you're protected, when you know that you're safe, then it's nothing that no one can do or take from you, collective. As much as they want to make you feel away, you will always feel complete because you have God in your heart, okay? So, yeah, you're good. Continue to work on your relationship with the divine. It's very important to it's very important to excuse me, make sure that you're so confident in God. I mean, this is where your faith comes in. Like, do you really, really believe in God? Okay? So stay on your path and never, ever lay down for anyone who didn't do the work. That would be crazy of you to give up. You're so close. And, this is us breaking these cycles, collective. However God wants you to get it is how you'll have it. And there's nobody that can take that away from you. No matter what they do, how they do it, what they, it's nothing these people can do. All they can do is they can fight behind the scene, but you are the blueprint. You are the role model. You are the teacher. You're schooling these people on how to do it. You're being your best self. You're amazing, collective. And never let no one tell you anything else. I don't care how skinny you are, how flat your booty is, how big your booty is, how big your boobs are, how small or skinny you are, how buck-eyed you are, how blind you are, how bald you are, how dark you are, how light you are, whatever your nationality is. God is an awesome God. God is an awesome God. And I want you to start loving yourself so much. Never let no one tell you anything but beautiful things about yourself. If they don't if they don't speak beauty over your life, if they don't want make you feel like you're beautiful, get away from them. Never ever let anybody tell you anything that is total opposite of what God has told you. Stand your ground. Never let no one get in your mind, because these people, they want to see you flake. They want to see you give up. They're not stronger than us collective, because they're not like us. And they know that. Which is why they try so hard. But what they're doing, they know they have to put to an end. Because the devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. They can't win. They're not going to win with us. So yeah, guys, I got tiers. I got a membership where I got like, I think it's about 3 tiers that I have. One is to like watch my personal lives that I'm gonna do, and we're gonna get down and dirty in them lives. That's like $6.99. Then I have a gang stalking a gang stalking membership. It's only $1 for anyone who is being gang stalked or who has been gang stalked. If you want support, come and join the membership, and I'll be doing lives in there about gang stalking, and we can all talk about our experiences, lift each other up on how we can share advice on how to gain resources, or maybe you live in a city or a state or a country, a different country, and maybe someone's wanting to travel there, and maybe y'all want to hook up. We want to like build a community for people like us who are going through the same thing. So if you are going through issues when it comes to gang stalking, and you are a genuine person, and we're not looking for people who have okay, it's a difference. Let's just say you are gang stalked because you're choosing not to be a part of a certain society. Well, if you are strong enough to be able to leave, then we like people like you. And if you're being gang stalked and you're scared or whatever, we need people like you. Okay? If you're in fear, we need people like you. Because we want to build like a community for people like us who may have gone through a lot through gang stalking and anxiety and stress and bullying and all that crazy stuff collective. So anyone who's gone through something like that, join the $1 membership. It's only $1. Okay? And possibly that $1 can be raised to however many dollars. I don't know. Maybe we can um, maybe have a building or something that people like myself and you can go to if we're in need of a place to stay, or because there's a lot of people who are going through issues like this. We need to have like a community for people like us, because when I didn't know what was going on when this started happening to me. I was like, what the hell? And I would look it up, like, what is this? I was confused on what it was. Thank you, David. I was I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, well, God, what is this? Like, what is this called? I didn't know the name of it. Then I was like, okay, gang stalking, that's what it is. So anyway, if you've experienced what I've experienced, and I want to be connected to you, if you are powerful enough to rock and be down and not scared, we don't need no weak people on the bus. We need people who are really about this life, really trying to um, um, remove themselves from this wicked agenda, you know, for real. Because it's crazy. It's crazy for people to pick on a sister like me. And like you, collective, where you, I know you ain't did nothing. You as sweet as pie. But you know, sometimes you gotta rough them up with that, with your nose, okay? With your nose, you gotta say no, so these people could be in their place. Cause if they like see you weak, then they're gonna come on in. That's what they want. They want to take everything from you. Love you too. They want to take everything from you so that they can come in and finesse you. Be intimate with you, use your body, just use your whole mind, you know, make you their stepping stool so that they can step on you and gain off of you. I'm telling you, oh God, let this stop now. Bring justice to those who are going through this, oh God, and bring judgment to those who have started this, because it don't make no sense. Anyway, let's see, because shoot, I'm telling you, when I found out this shit was happening, I went to Fox 2, child. I'm like, I'm telling on everybody. I need people like that with me. Like, come on, if you gonna tell, well, I'm telling. I don't care. This ain't got. This ain't about to be happening. I'm telling on everybody. Like, nah. Because if you're in the right, ain't nothing gonna happen to you, especially if you're really down for God. If you really a chosen man, or if you're really like on a path to answering your call, because everyone has been called, but everyone is called. Well, what is it? Maybe you just not. Everyone hasn't answered their call. Okay, so if you find yourself in like me, where you're like, you know, I ain't used to this, and I'm telling, and you go tell, you like that powerful to be like, I'm telling, like this ain't normal, then we on the same side, collective, because I'm tired of this. I'm like, how the hell, what the hell is going on? These people, they crazy. They are, I don't know, like whoever made this shit up, I want to talk to the funder. I want to be like, what made you do something like this, dude? Like, what is wrong with you? You crazy. You are crazy. Period, Deanna. Yes, I like to hear it. I like to see it. When are you on? Um, well, listen, I'm gonna tell you guys. I've been a little inconsistent because I've been going through a lot, but usually I'm on in the morning around like 9, and then in the afternoon around 12, and then late at night. I'm usually on 3 times a day, but I've been a little inconsistent because, child, when you going through this, this ain't easy. This ain't for the weak, okay? So, anyone, can y'all hear me? Anyone? Can everyone hear me? Because Veronica, I don't know if you playing a dumb role or not. But with that said, you know, I want to ask the founder, like, hey, why did you do this? Like, what made you, what made you make this shit up? Like, what happened to you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? I will never bow to evil. Fight evil for fun, so bring it, demon. Period. Yeah, you on my team, Jackie. I need people like you. But I'm like, who hurt you? Like, the helly? Who hurt you? What made you do something like this, dude? Like, you would never be able to withstand half of the shit that you put the collective and myself through. So I know if you did this, like, something mentally wrong with you. I need to talk to the founder. Like, yo, like, what made you do something like this, dude? Like, you're learning too much about psychology and some shit. Like, you using your knowledge for wickedness. It's like someone seek, like they constantly learn about the mind to learn how to manipulate others. I'm like, damn, who created the 78 laws of power? Like, you think it's good reading books like that, but then again, it's like, if I have to use my energy to manipulate and dominate someone else to get my way, it's like, I don't want to do that. Then I'm fake. I don't know. It's just certain ways I go about it. I'm not saying that I'm all the way righteous. Like, I know I mess up. I'm not perfect. There are certain things that you have to do in order to, like, withstand life, because I forget what you call it. It's a lot of terms that I forgot in the from the social work field, but it's this one saying, and if y'all know it, let me know. But it's giving me that, let's just say your child was hungry. You had a newborn baby and you ain't had no money. Well, the mother will go to the store and steal some Enfamil for her child because her child is hungry. Absolutely, Deanna. So if someone would go to, if a mother would go do whatever they can to save their baby, I don't feel that woman is evil for stealing. I feel she's just trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? There are people who have the collective in survival mode, and maybe we may have to, like, lie a little. We may have to, you know what I'm saying? But it's only because you're put in difficult situations that you never should have been in. So it doesn't mean that you're a liar. It just means that you had to do what you had to do to survive. You know? So everybody ain't wicked for lying. You're only using it because it's the best, it's best for you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help you. It's gonna help your baby because she's hungry or he's hungry. You know? So yeah. Shoot, no one over here saying I'm godly, I'm the gift to all. Like, no, don't look at me like that. I am me, and that's the beautiful thing about being authentic. When you're able to cuss somebody out, you're able to love at the same time, be fair, be genuine, be real, be honest. That's being your authentic self. But anyone who sits here and watches you all day to see if you got any flaws or something wrong with you is the very person we should be watching, because usually that person is the fake one. So be careful of who you're watching, because that very person who is stalking you is the very person that needs to be stalked. They're no good, you know? But anyway, let's get some last messages. Most High God, what do you have for the collective and myself? What do we need to know? And thank you for everything you do. Thank you. So we have Joshua 14 and 12 and 15 and 63. Celeb asks for the mountain promised to him, the land still occupied by the Anakim. It symbolizes claiming what was promised, even when it's still contested. Courage to face intimidation, opposition, or giants. Faith that doesn't wait for conditions to be perfect. What's meant for you may still require bold action to take it. This verse states that Judah couldn't could not drive out the Jebusites who continued to live in Jerusalem. Incomplete victory. So coexistence with something that should have been removed. A reminder that delay, denial, but unfinished work has consequences. Core message: some obstacles remain when people stop short of full follow through. Joshua, you are strong enough to take the hard thing you were promised. But settling fear or compromise leaves lingering issues. So this is why, it's important to have the right people on your boat, collective. You cannot have weaklings on the boat who are going to sink the boat, okay? Make sure that you are utilizing your strength in ways to never give up on yourself. Because if you do, you're going to be half true. Always be all like 100% down for yourself. 10 toes down for yourself. Because if you're half doing it, if you're halfway doing it, this life, these lessons, then you're not authentically being you. You're not being real with yourself or others when you're choosing to play the field. No one's playing the field anymore. You got to be upright. Okay? Meaning no one has time to be smiling in someone's face and you're halfway, like you're fake. Like, no. If you're going to be around a collective and myself, you have to be, you got to love yourself. You got to be 10 toes down for yourself. And you got to be 10 toes down for the collective. Anyway, it says be bold like celeb. They want you to be bold. We need people on our team that is going to be very bold, very strong-minded, strong-willed, No one can persuade you so easily, collective. We can't be in that type of energy no more. You can't be a yes man or a yes person. You cannot be a bobbed head hoe, okay? So, but settling for fear or compromise leaves lingering issues, meaning you'll always be mad at yourself because you didn't say yes to something you didn't want to say yes to. And I'll give you an example. I remember when I was in high school, I always tell this story. When I was in high school and I made this toolbox, and I was so proud of myself. This girl, she barely came to school begging, oh, can I have it? Can I have it? And I'm like, no. And she was like, please, please, please. I'm like, no, you cannot have it. And I was standing my ground, but she kept asking me. And so I didn't just gave it. I gave it to her, but I was mad about it in the end. I'm like, why would I give her that? Like, I worked so hard on it. So you cannot be easily persuaded by people who just want to see if they can get what they want out of you. It recently happened to me too, because something told me not to give this money to this person because I just kind of felt like they weren't going to help me. Anyway, I was right. I ended up paying this person and they played me. And so, you gonna get got sometimes, collective, but make sure you're aware, and always be okay to take a L. Don't be too mad where you like, damn, like sometimes it just has to be like that because there's lessons you still haven't learned. So sometimes you can get burnt by people, but learn the lesson, okay? So with that said, be bold like celeb. Don't stop halfway and call it peace, okay? Meaning, don't be settling just to make peace with people that ain't bringing peace to you. If they're bringing the fire, shit, you bring the fire too. Stare these people right in the eyes and let them know that you're not gonna take me down. I'm not laying down for you. You are nobody to me. Like you don't even love yourself. You think I'm about to sit here and lay down for you? I love myself. I am 10 toes down for myself. You're not about to come for me. Move out the way. Get out my seat. Okay? So it says this is not about punishment or danger. It's about discernment and completion. Don't accept half fulfillment, meaning people that want to like paint a facade of, oh, I love you all of a sudden. Someone literally wants to like come and love bomb you, act as if they're giving when really they're not. This person don't give two shits about you. They're just acting out because they can't get their way. Leave these people alone. So, with that said, don't accept half fulfillment. Don't accept people who are gonna give you their acting or their actions are not aligning with their words. You know what I'm saying? You may, oh, he said he loved me, or she said she loved me. But if her actions or his actions are not aligning with what they're saying, then that means that they're not honest. They're not doing what they say they're gonna do. Don't enter agreements or relationships that look stable but block growth. Okay? And don't let pressure rush you into settling. Meaning, even with myself, when the girl, she took my box, my toolbox, I was mad because she pressured me even when I said no. When people ask you over and over again, they really are trying to manipulate you. They're really trying to force you into a decision that you don't really know, that you really don't want to make. When someone does that, that means that they don't give a damn about you. Okay? So be careful about giving to people that don't give a damn about you. You know, people ain't right. Some of these people, they effed up. And so they want to F you up. So yeah, God is like, go with the flow of life and know your intentions, okay? This is the message. Building blocks, meaning like you're starting from rock bottom, collective. Some of you could be starting your life all over. But God is telling you that you have a leg up in this, and it was all fated anyway. So, you know, even though it may seem hard, you're going to get through this, okay? Because there is treasure and happiness here for you. Just know that God got you. Anything else? Yeah. And so another thing is, others that want to be a part of your life, they know that the only reason why they want to be a part of your life is because of what you are stepping into. A very fruitful time. But what they have to recognize is that everything is not, everything that glitters ain't gold, and that you're no longer flexible. You're no longer bending for these people like you used to. This type of energy that they want you in is no longer available. You are no longer easily accessible. And that's the anger here. That's the frustration. Someone who's unable to get what they want out of you. Okay? And that's what it is. It's always going to be that. So with that said, you got a new life here happening. And it's because you followed the rules and you're going by the book. You're good, collective. Never lay down for these people. They're not stronger than you. They just want to intimidate you, to pressure you into saying yes. God is saying go the distance and be an observer. All right? Be a thinker. Because there are people who are clashing with you and they're so worried about money. They're all arguing about money. Clarify this. Yeah, but you're emotionally balanced, okay? But someone's very angry, trying to hold on to some sort of control. They wanna hold on to a relationship with you, but it's over, okay? And they know it. Ten of Swords, someone who betrayed you already. They're not capable of being in your life because they don't have the energy that you exude at this time, collective. You're on another level, and you're too high for this person to reach you. You're too high vibrational for a person to come to your level, and it's because you're walking in abundance. You're very fruitful at this time, collective. You are, ooh, look at you. You're gonna be so excited. It's gonna make you so, you're just gonna feel so, I don't want to use the word weird, but it's gonna make you feel, you're not gonna know how to feel, okay? But this is all because of God. God is like, I got you, baby. I'm holding on to you. This is the message. Keep doing the work, collective. Don't give up on yourself. And never lay down for someone who's weaker than you. Someone who's just wanting to influence you to say yes. You deserve the best. You deserve the world. And because of that, you will have it. But you got to stand 10 toes down for yourself. And be 10 toes down for your life. Because ain't nobody going to be rocking with you like that, but the collective, but me and the collective. Okay, so yeah, join the membership, guys. Look into the membership and join that on my YouTube channel. Look for it, and you will see, you know, what I have to give. Thank y'all, and thank you so much for the gifts. Ange W1, what is that? 623, and all of you. I appreciate y'all and the love. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Lit up finger, heart in the one, gift gallery. Congrats. Oh, thank you. Thank you, the boss. What's up, girl? What's up, Bernie? What's up, y'all? Thank you all. I appreciate the love, for real. I am so honored. What's up, official person? Joe. Thank y'all. And all of you here on YouTube, Deanna, Rose, Janae, Jackie, Latricia, all of y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Shayna. What's that? Shane Bailey, William, Veronica, Jean. What's up? You're welcome, guys. I'm holding on to God. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on to God, Deanna. Hold on. Hold on a little longer. Anyway, y'all better not give up, because if y'all do, baby, it's gonna be a problem between me and you, because we gonna ride this out together. And I'm telling you, if I find any of you guys going back to the past where it left us, they left us for dead, I'm gonna beat each and every one of you up, okay? We're never going back to the past. And I promise you, we're gonna do so good. We're gonna get exactly what God wants for us. And it's because we're gonna be breaking these generational curses. We're never settling, we're never getting played, never being walked on, never being used again. All right, we're going in the order of the way God wants us to go. And you're welcome, Joe. Thank you all. You have a blessed night. You too, love. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Peace and love to you. And thank y'all for the gifts. Appreciate you. Good night, YouTube. Love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace and love to you. And thank y'all for watching. I'm locking my door. Girl, oh, top pop, period. Me too. You welcome, Latricia. I'll talk to y'all later. Good night. Good night, Top Pie and everyone. Thank you for the support.